What's happening? I'm Brian Tong, welcome to the Apple Buy for all the good and bad inside the world of Apple. The iPhone 5 has finally arrived with really very few surprises at all. Plus, there's new iPods and iTunes, so we'll cover some of the big stuff and dig into the details. Now, the iPhone 5 was everything we expected thanks to the ridiculously accurate leaks with its new 4-inch screen and its exact resolution, 4G LTE, the new Lightning mini dock connector, and its two-tone design with an 18% thinner body. Now, it really took a lot of thunder away from Apple, but some of the new details announced were the all-new A6 processor with 2 times the CPU and graphics performance, a nano SIM card, and better cameras. It still takes 8-megapixel pictures, but there's an improved low-light filter, so I can tell what that girl really looks like in the club. But look at some of these amazing pictures Apple posted that uses the camera with perfect lighting, of course, but still, these pictures are great. Now, you can take still pictures while you're recording video. There's an all-new panorama mode that won't wow me until I try it out for myself, and the FaceTime camera on the front records 720p video, so I could see a lot more detail on my calls. Yeah. Now, we're also getting the new EarPods designed by Apple. I'm using them, and they really have a lot fuller sound range. The controls are larger and easier to use. The design fits my ears pretty well, might be different for you, and I'm a big fan since they're free with the phone or $29 on their own. Plus, they also look like Eve from WALL-E. Now, the 16-gig model iPhone 5 starts at $199, $299 for the 32-gig, and $399 for the 64 with a 2-year contract. The iPhone 4S is now $99, and the iPhone 4 is free with your contract. Now, in the US, the iPhone 5 goes on pre-order on Friday, September the 14th at 12:01 a.m. online for Verizon, AT&T, and Sprint, and of course, the Apple Store. But if you missed that, you can stand in line next to a total stranger on the 21st that won't stop talking to you until Apple Store doors open at 8 a.m. I'm going to the store. Now, also prepaid carrier Cricket and other regional carriers will be getting the iPhone 5 on September the 28th. If you're not looking to upgrade your phone, but you want all the new goodies in iOS 6, Apple will be releasing that to the public on September 19th as well. We also know unlimited data plans are gradually becoming extinct species like the dinosaurs because carriers want you to pay more. But with AT&T, you can keep your unlimited data plan and get the iPhone 5, but you won't be able to use FaceTime over cellular unless you change over to their mobile share plan. Now, Verizon's taking a totally different approach and has confirmed that if you plan on keeping your unlimited data plan on the new iPhone 5, you'll have to pay the full unsubsidized price for the phone. That's $649, so it's your call, people. Now, internationally, the phone will support 3 different flavors of LTE for different regions, and it will debut in Canada, Germany, Australia, Japan, and others on the 21st. Now, 22 more countries will get it a week later on the 28th. Now, guys, before we continue, I'd like to take a moment of silence for Apple's 30-pin dock connector. Rest in peace. All right, time to get together. All right, now we know the iPhone took center stage, but there was a lot not to like. Apple's new Lightning connector is a move for the future. It makes the phone slimmer, and I get that, and it's reversible, so it goes both ways. It will work with your older speaker systems and cars and accessories, but only if you purchase an adapter that's $29. Oh, and if you get one with a 0.2 meter cable extension, that's $39. Thanks for the bargain. Now, I'm all for moving technology forward, but charging people $30 for an adapter and making money on it like that is a joke. And the Apple buyers, you feel me on this one, well, we're throwing out the bad apple. Now, I should also mention the connection currently does not support video out as well. So what does that mean? AirPlay is your only video out option right now until they make some sort of Lightning to USB HDMI breakout adapter. So you want to buy an Apple TV while you're making your pre-order. You can thank the Cupertino kids for that too. Now, while we're on bad apples, let's talk about the new iPod Touch. First of all, the good stuff, it brings an even thinner and lighter 6.1mm aluminum body design with a 4-inch Retina screen, a dual-core A5 chip, the rarely used Siri, and the new EarPods Plus. It comes in 5 different colors, so that's cool. But see in that corner, that allows you to connect an accessory called the iPod Touch Loop that matches the color of your touch. That's right, you could put it around your wrist. Who's going to do that? No one. Now, I know I'm not the demographic for the iPod Touch, but Apple, you might as well have called this the iPod Clutch, and that's a bad apple. Now, the new iPod Touch starts at $299 for 32 gigs and $399 for 64 gigs. And let's not get started on the iPod Nanos that are surely smaller and cuter. And I gotta give them props for ditching the last design that led to that Nano watch revolution. Ugh. Now, the new Nano brings a skinny 5.4mm body with a 2.5-inch multi-touch widescreen display that brings back video playback. That's a good thing. You got the EarPods and Nike Plus integration, but a whole new design that features a white front face with 8 different colors for the body. It looks more like a Sony product than any other Apple product I've seen, with its circular bubble icons that the PS Vita uses. Now, it just doesn't look like an Apple product, and it's more of its color and icon choices that are inconsistent with the rest of the product line. So, have at it. The new Nano is $149 for 16 gigs of storage. Now, pre-orders for the new Touch and Nano start on the 14th, and they'll be available sometime in October. 2 other things. The new Shuffles bring 7 new colors and will remain $49 for 2 gigs. Plus, we're getting an all-new iTunes in October with a simplified interface, iCloud support built in for access to your music, movies, and TV shows, a new redesigned mini player, because we all care about that, and a redesigned iTunes store. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this week's show. We'd love to hear what you, the Apple biters, thought about Apple's announcements. Were you impressed, disappointed? Are you getting an iPhone or not? We want to hear it all at theapplebite@cnet.com. Plus, next week, we'll have highlights and a special giveaway.